Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Is the GWOAT blowing up? Is Claressa Shields out here, man? About to be the next Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, old school MC like Queen Latifah? Or is she going to be this kind of crossover boxer, rapper, two-time gold medalist who's going to come out here and have a successful crossover rap career? They just had a big celebration of Claressa Shields and Win Records with her signing. Let me see something here. So you can see this is some of it right here. She's just out there chilling. Let me show you this. See, man, everybody's celebrating. Had a nice little turnout, which is good for her. Let me bring this over. Had a nice little turnout. Everybody's chilling. And that's good. You know, that's what you want to see. Her and Papoose there. She's happy. Like she has cranberry juice in the glass. For a lot of people who are like, oh, she's drinking alcohol. Nah, she's drinking cranberry juice. So there they go right there. All right, so she's not drinking alcohol. But my thing is, the lyrics. You know, if she's gonna do this rap thing, you know, I really hope it works out for her, for real. I don't have any jokes. I really do. But they gotta really have a little bit of, there's gotta be some risk management in here, okay? And I think that's extremely important. You got to think about the brand. You got to think about what you're doing, what you're saying, who you're affecting. When you have a two-time gold medalist like this, to me, there should be no harsh lyrics, no profanity, trying to go the gangster rap way. To me, she should be rapping about things that a person who identifies with her, who is inspired by her as a two-time gold medalist, as a boxing champion, to me, she should be putting out anthemic music. You know what I mean? Something that can motivate, that can inspire, something that at a huge sporting event, or something like the World Cup, a song they can put on. You know, to me, she should be focused around that. But don't get me wrong. If she wants to put out something that's a bit more edgy, a little bit tougher, I get it, because she has a younger group who are all about the streaming, and they're going to want to hear something that may be a little more edgy than the older crowd who are looking for more, something maybe more inspirational. So she got to strike the right balance. But even if she's going to push the edginess, at least get the more the motivational stuff out the way first. And then instead of dropping a record, drop a little 20-second clip of a song and kind of get a good feel, see the kind of response. People like it, don't like it, they approve, don't approve. What's the feedback you're getting? And then from there, you drop another little 20-second or 30-second clip of another song and, you know, kind of feel your way into putting out a complete album. But I think if you just shoot from the hip, because you're looking at what all these other women are doing, these rappers, and you shoot from the hip and say, we're going to take you that direction, I don't think it works out. Because I don't think she can afford to get it wrong the first time out and think she can have the opportunity to rehabilitate her brand. I just don't think it works that way. Makes me think about Adrian Broner. Great boxer, doing the business, and then Broner ended up getting himself into a reputational decline. And I just think he was doing too much. From rapping, boxing, lacking discipline, lacking counsel, wasn't making deliberate choices with his rap content, with his life. And you saw Broner's career just totally fall apart. And Adrian Broner, no kidding, could have gone on and become a billionaire. He had it, man. Adrian Broner, he really did. But his legal troubles and all of his viral moments just totally derailed him. In addition to that, you talk about the alcohol use, etc. It's just all bad. But Claressa Shields just can't afford to have any in and off-ring drama. Not now. I think she's backed into a corner as a result of the Layla Ali drama and the chaos that, Claressa Shields created. And if she wants to come out that corner and get back to winning, if she doesn't want to make an apology to Layla Ali, that's cool. But if she wants to do it through music, I think they really have to do some risk management there and try to steer away from the negativity. You got to understand, athletic success alone does not inoculate someone from reputational decline when off-ring behavior becomes a dominant narrative. For Claressa Shields, her off-ring, out-the-ring behavior has become the dominant narrative. That's why so many people are talking about her. That's why it's not a lot of positivity. Because the way she's conducted herself has dominated the narrative. She just put a post out there on Twitter. Where is it? She just put a post out there on Twitter talking crazy. Right here. She says, hoes gonna stay mad at me. I'm not stopping no time soon. So here it is, the self-proclaimed GOAT, talking about young girls and how she, there's devils and levels and God's time is the right time or the best time or something. And then she gonna come out here and still out here posting nonsense. She don't have to say anything. Like, if she feels she looking good, she feel that she got her hair done, makeup done, she got on like 3 necklaces. Hopefully she don't trip and fall and that shit got hung up or nothing and she hang herself. That's too many goddamn necklaces. But, she feeling good. She feeling good. She got on a little dress. She feel like she looking at herself like she look good. She feels good. That's all good. She taking pictures in the coat room. Got her holding on to her fur. Got some fur on her. And she just, she's standing there. I see yellow furs, blue furs. There's a whole lot of goddamn furs in that room, boy. Better get Peter in there. But I don't know what direction she's gonna go, I really don't. I just don't get it. Makes me think about Adrian Broner. All that talent, man, and just threw it away. You got to understand audience segmentation. That is a requirement, but I think it's an underappreciated one. Because with Claressa Shields, she got a young crowd, she got an older crowd. And she's got to represent both of those communities with this music that she's doing. I just don't know if a street-oriented style, but she's targeting a streaming/hype market is the answer. I still feel, although she's 30, she's young, she should be more legacy conscious. Like go that route. That's more believable to me about Claressa Shields than her being a gangster rapper. You know what I'm saying? Or out here rapping about lewd acts and sexual things. She doesn't need to do that to herself. She don't need to be out here like Little Kim and Foxy Brown and Cardi B and this other chick, Megan Thee Stallion. She doesn't need to do that. When we look at them, that's what we see. We see what they rap about, being hoes. It is what it is. That's what they rap about. Nothing wrong with a woman being a woman and enjoying a man. Men, we enjoy the ladies. Men talk about it and shit like that. But for Claressa Shields, she don't need to come out here and talk like that and have people look at her like a hoe. That's essentially how people look at them. Nobody look at them with respect. They look at them as a sexual object. People talking about, well, they're just taking control and the women. I'm like, get out of here with that bullshit. Take that conversation to someone else. You're not going to get respect. Well, it's just being creative. Okay, what you say. You're not going to get the respect you want. If you're out here and talking about all this sexual shit, you're not going to get respect. When people look at you, that's what they're going to see. I haven't heard Claressa Shields saying anything like that. I hope she doesn't go that route. She doesn't need to do that. So it's one thing to be a gangster rapper, but if she goes the route to start talking all this sexual shit, that to me is worse. Worse. But we don't know what's going to happen. But right now, it looks like everything is going the direction that she wants. You know what I'm saying? I just think when you start talking about risk management with anything you're doing, I think that's an essential discipline when you're really trying to build a brand and build your profile. And there are very clear hazards when you want to come out here and adopt a gangster rap theme, a sexualized theme. There are some serious, serious hazards. And that's something that she just have to understand. You can't come out here glorifying violent lyrics, glorifying sex acts, glorifying illegal acts, explicit personal attacks. You know, those things just become political and legal lightning rods. She thinks she's under pressure right now from fans because of the Layla Ali drama. If she comes out here doing those things, it's going to be all bad, man. But anyway, so far on the outside, it looks good. You know, it does. But I just think if Claressa Shields, if she records lyrics that glamorize violence in ways that seem to endorse criminal conduct, I think she's going to risk being canceled by boxing. You know, I really do. And so she got to be careful. And I think her or any athlete, they want to build a musical identity, cool. But leave a little room for edginess without explicit sexual or criminal conduct. But you can leave a little room for edginess. I'm not saying everybody got to come out here, man, and be the goddamn preacher's wife. I'm not saying that. But don't come out here and be the pimp's hoe. Claressa has too much to offer, man. Too much to offer. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like this rap shit she doing. I don't. But, you know, that's what she wants. She kind of caught up in the hype. I don't think she realizes, like for me, I don't think she realizes that she's a superstar. Like, I really don't think she realizes it. When she walks into any room, Claressa Shields is a superstar. And I don't know what it's going to take for her to realize that. She doesn't seem to be around the kind of people who want to bring that to her attention. But that's what I would be pumping into her head. You are the superstar. You don't need to do this rap shit. If you do, let's approach it as a superstar. Not just as the next this or that. No. You already where many people wish they could be. So let's approach all this as you being the superstar. And that's just me, but you know, hey. I just think they got to figure out a way to protect her brand, first and foremost. And then they can try to build authentic music credibility. But it seems to be the goal is trying to build her authentic music credibility and not worry about her overall brand. And that's just me on the outside looking in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. It's a conversation anyway. But I would like to see a little bit of conscious rap from her if she's gonna do it. Anthemic hip hop if she's gonna do it. Big hook, motivational verses, crossover beats. I think that'll be interesting. Conscious rap, storytelling tracks that use a rapper's platform for community uplift. She could talk about her life experiences, and if they have to be a bit edgy, then they're a bit edgy. But don't just come out and tell me, you're a stupid MNF, something on the internet. Not that. Not that. But I think if she does it right, she can grow her audience and reduce downside. And I think that'd be the perfect combination. Because now you could have a lot of different people, man, starting to get the attention of a lot of different people for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. But we've been talking about this the last few days on the channel, so it is what it is. But we just gotta wait and see how it all plays out. I just don't think Claressa Shields needs to be highlighting and crafting a cadence and verse that promotes gratuitous profanity and violent boasting. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So let's see how it all plays out for her. I don't know. I just think there are a lot more consequences, negative consequences than positive ones with the route she's going, man. But anyway, I don't want to be negative and shit. I just think when I look at the outcomes, there's a maximum upside for Claressa Shields is for her to be a dual market superstar. And she can do it, man. But I don't know. They know better than me, so hopefully they can figure it out. You know, what's she gonna do? I don't know. But she gotta be very careful. Now, if y'all didn't hear, I'm not playing the songs that were there. It seemed like she got a couple of songs already. They just haven't dropped them. I couldn't really hear the lyrics, but the beat sounded all right. You know, at least over the sound system they were playing it on, it sounded all right. But good luck to Claressa Shields, man. I just really don't. Like, I'm watching this. Like, I don't have the patience to wait and see how it all plays out. I want to see it all. I wish we were at the 6-month mark already. Are there more songs going to be released? Will she have her first fight under this new agreement? How's it look? Like, that's it for me. Like, I'm waiting to see how it's all going to play out. And I'm going to say this. I do think that she can be very successful at this. But I'm going to tell you again, I think she's got to really have more of a conscious type of music and anthemic based, kind of talking about her story, kind of motivational. She can come out here and do very well. Everything doesn't have to be popping champagne and getting drunk and shooting and fighting and my ass and my tits and all that. It doesn't have to be that. That rapping shit, females rapping, that shit doesn't have to be like that. That shit is corny to me anyway. I'm a guy that I don't respect it. I don't like that kind of shit anyway. I don't like that. I don't even like seeing women out there, man, walking around half naked. That's a turnoff. For me, that's a turnoff. Always been like that. We see you. You got body, okay, but that's it to me. Just for me, you look stink. You look dirty. I always like a woman that dressed nice. Don't have to wear no super tight fitting clothes. Don't need to be baggy. If you got body, you got body. If you're attractive, you're attractive. You don't need all that makeup and shit. I just always like a natural, nice natural woman. That's what I've always liked. Always been attracted to that. I don't care. Short, tall, skin complexion, I don't care. I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to. And other people can be attracted to what they're attracted to, but when it comes to the rap music, I don't like that. I don't like listening to that shit. Like Cardi B, you could tell that she's probably a really nice person, but with her music, I would never listen to that trash shit. It's trash. I heard a couple songs, a couple of them in Spanish, and I'm like, yo, that shit is on point. But I just, for me, I just get tired of hearing the sex bullshit. Like I don't like that. Talk about something else, man. Where's your talent? Is that your talent? So I think for Claressa Shields, I hope she's smart enough not to go that route. Don't go that route. And no, unfortunately, the guys can get away with it. Ladies can't. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I'm telling you it's how it is. Don't do that. The last thing she needs as a two-time gold medalist is to be rapping about anything sexual. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because she already, to me, is going to have an uphill battle really trying to establish herself. But at the same time, some people don't care. It's just all about money. If they feel they can make some money off of her, they won't care. They'll work with her. They'll make their money. She'll make theirs. They'll consider it a win-win for both. Then they'll move on to the next. But when she's 60 years old and she's sitting back listening to this shit, what's she gonna say to her grandchildren? You can't play them songs. If you can't play your music around your children, your grandchildren, around your co-workers, your family, if you can't play it, why are you making it? Anyway, the quote seemed to be blowing up. Papoose seemed to be right by her side trying to help her out. How is this going to affect her boxing career? The boxer rapper, Claressa Shields. Anyway, I rambled on long enough, man. I got pain in my shoulder. I'm about to go chill. Make a cup of coffee. Tired, man. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.